We all know that we could be doing more to protect the environment, and it's really hard to find the time, find the energy, sometimes find the finances to do that. AB Lime's in a position where we're able to make a difference, and the driver is there to make the change. So I think all the projects that we have on site is to leave the environment that we currently work in a better place than it was perhaps maybe 20 or 30 years ago, and perhaps even enhance it from what it probably was 100 years ago.
I find that AB Lime doesn't just try to meet its environmental obligations in terms of meeting resource consent requirements. AB Lime really tries to push the boundaries and continue to be better environmentally, always pushing that environmental performance to the next level, which is really, really cool to see.
Well, here at AB Lime we rely on the natural environment to provide all the work that we do. So we're extracting rock, filling the hole that we're creating with waste, and we've got a large dairy farm which we're producing milk off to. So the environment's providing us with all those things that employs people at AB Lime. And though there are requirements around what we need to do to look after the environment, one of the things that AB Lime's particularly good at is going over and beyond what's actually initially required and actually trying to enhance and make better what we're actually doing here. So yes, there are things around that we need to protect water quality, and we need to do those sorts of things, but the projects that we have here in the environmental team are trying to improve and enhance those sorts of things. So the sediment control project that we have coming out of the dispatch plant, that's trying to improve the water quality that's being discharged from our site. The dairy farm water project is trying to slow down water, preserve our soils and keep them on site, and to increase biodiversity across the farm, which can be a very monoculture sort of environment. The bush block up the back, enhancing that is a real key to kind of bring the biodiversity from the bush down into the AB Lime property, and the nursery supports into being able to plant those native plants around the whole site so that the biodiversity is increased throughout the whole business unit.